But it doesn't matter. I still want them to come.
但是这些都不是重要的事情，我还是很希望他们能够来到我们教会。
They may not come from the best families.
也许他们并不是从家庭背景最好的这个家庭里面过来的。
They may come from families where they only have one mom or one dad.
也许他们是从一个单亲的家庭里面来的。
That's okay. I still want them to come.
但那些都不是重要的事情，我仍然希望他们来到我们教会。
They may have hair color that they were not born with.
他们也许把他们的头发染色了。
But even though they may look really ugly and they look really dumb, I still want them to come.
即使他们是非常的愚蠢，或者是非常的这个难看，我仍然的接受他们。
Because I want them to experience the love of Christ.
因为我真的很希望他们能够经历到神的这个爱。
Do we look with disapproval on some people who walk into this church?
你会不会有常常批评别人，或者是赞赏教会里面的人？
Secondly, we're going to be looking at verses 15 through 17. Can you read that first?
我们在那第二段呢，从第15节到第17节，耶稣和小孩子，有人抱着自己的婴孩来见耶稣，要他摸他们，门徒看见就责备那些人，耶稣却叫他们来说，让小孩子到我这里来，不要禁止他们，因为在神国的正是这样的人。我实在告诉你们，凡要承受神国的，若不像小孩子，断不能进去。
First, the kingdom of God is for sinners.
首先呢，神的国是为了小孩子所设的。
Second, the kingdom of God is for children.
第二个呢，神的国是为了那些像小孩子样式的人。
Are we like children?
我们是不是像小孩子呢？
The disciples tried sending the children away.
耶稣的门徒想要把这些小孩子跟他父母，要赶他们走。
It was custom during that time for parents to bring their children to rabbis so that they may bless them.
在当时这个以色列的这个习惯是，父母带着小孩子到他们的那个教师面前发誓，得到祝福。
And we'll be doing that next week. So if you have a young child that you'd love to dedicate to the Lord, please have them sign up with Jennifer, and we'll get them dedicated to God, and they'll be blessed by the pastor in the church.
下个礼拜呢，我们教会有一个婴孩的奉献礼。假如说你们要把小孩子奉献给神呢，求神祝福他的话，请你参与这个活动。
But instead, Jesus' disciples, they stopped the children from coming.
事实上呢，耶稣的这个门徒呢，要把他们赶走。
Why?
为什么呢？
Maybe they thought Jesus was tired and needed some rest.
也许他们认为耶稣疲劳了，需要一点休息。
Or maybe they thought that Jesus was not interested in children's ministry.
也许他们认为耶稣并不对这个小孩子的这个灵命上有兴趣。
But Jesus was all about supporting children's ministry.
但是呢，耶稣是完全支持神的这个小孩子的事工。
And if you didn't notice, I am encouraging people to help out in children's ministry.
我也鼓励你们来参与青少年孩童侍奉的工作。
But this is not the first time that the disciples had tried sending people away.
这个已经不是第一次，耶稣的门徒想要把别人赶走。
The disciples had tried sending a Canaanite woman away who wanted her daughter healed before in the book of Matthew.
事实上，你要是看到马太福音的话，他的门徒曾经要把一个迦南的妇女把她赶走。
But Jesus would have nothing to do with it and instead welcomed her and he healed her daughter.
事实上呢，耶稣呢欢迎她，而且把她女儿的病呢所治好。
What makes children so special is that they are childlike.
有什么事情让小孩子这么特别呢？就是因为他们就像小孩子。
I'm not talking about being childish, where a child is very selfish.
我不是讲说小孩子他们有一些幼稚的一些举动，
Where a child is spoiled and only cares about their own needs.
或者有些小孩子他们非常自私，只想到他们自己生活中的事情。
No, the child I'm speaking of has a sense of wonder that makes life exciting.
我所说的这种小孩子，耶稣他所谈的是说，这些小孩子他们有一个向上的心，对生命上有一个好奇的心。
They're the kind of child, if you give them a sticker, they'll go, wow, and they'll be so happy.
你有没有看到一些小孩子，当你给他一些小东西的时候，他们非常高兴？
This childlike wonder shows that this child may not know everything, but they act on what they know.
像小孩子这样子的好奇心， 他们非常单纯的表现出他们心里所知道的事情。
Yesterday, I was reaching for something above my head,
昨天呢，我到高处去拿东西，
and I was reaching for this object. My thumb hurt so much.
当我碰到这件东西我要拿下来的时候，我的手非常疼
I
痛，
reached up and went, "Ow!" and I pulled my arm back.
所以我叫了一声啊，然后把手拿下来。
I had hurt my thumb about a month ago, and it's still bothering me.
我1个月以前呢，已经伤到我的这个手拇指，所以现在呢，昨天还是非常的疼痛。
My 3-year-old son was standing behind me.
我3岁的儿子站在我旁边，
He asked me if I was okay.
他问我说：“还好吗
I told him I'm okay,
？”我跟他说：“可以，没问题。
even though I'm going, "Ow, ow, 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 ow." ”
虽
You
然我
don't, you don't have to translate that. That's okay.
虽然我疼痛的在那里叫的不停，
I didn't ask him to, but then he just started praying for me.
我没有主动的要求他，但是他就开始帮我祷告。
He just prayed that I'd feel better.
他祷告让我能够减少疼痛，
It was very sweet.
这让我非常的感动。
We've been teaching our boys to pray in all circumstances, for all things, for everybody.
我们曾经在教我的小孩子，让他在不同的情况之下，都为大家来祷告。
I thank God that they've learned that lesson well.
我想从神的角度来讲，他已经在这件事情上做得非常完全。
My children, they don't know everything,
我的小孩子他并不了解很多的事情，
but they act on what they know.
但是呢，他们所做出来的事情是他们所晓得的。
I thank God that our church has an incredible education ministry.
我觉得教会里面有一个很重大的一个责任，就是教导这些小孩子。
Our coworkers here have worked on years on making our Sunday school and our fellowship teaching wonderful.
实际上，我们教会的很多同工在我们的主日学还有儿童的事工上已经摆上了非常的多。
But I know a great concern that people have is that many people, they come and learn,
但是我晓得，
but they don't necessarily act on what they hear.
但是我晓得很多人他们来学习到的东西，但是他们并没有应用在他们的生活上面。
You may go to class after class after class, but if you don't apply it to your life, it doesn't have any meaning.
我们要是只是修课而没有实际应用我们所学到的东西的话，对我们生命上是没有改变的。
Or if a person goes to classes for years after years after years, and they never become a teacher, what has happened to them?
就像有些人，他们上了很多课，接受了教师的训练，可是他们从来没有办法去教书。
Imagine if you're a student and you've gone to high school for about 15 years.
就像假如你是一位高中生，然后你在高中毕业了，
And you're still living at home with your parents and you're 30 years old.
然后你接受了所有的训练，但是你还住在家里面，你已经30岁。
I think your parents would think something's wrong with you. They'd want to kick you out.
我想你的父母也觉得你可能有些不对劲，想要把你赶出去。
Or if you're a parent of that child, you'd feel the same exact way. You'd want for them to go on, to grow.
所以从一个父母的角度来讲，你希望我们的小孩子他能够走出去，能够走他们自己的道路，
To take what they've learned and apply it to their lives.
把他们所学习到的东西应用在他们的生命上面，
To take what they've learned and pass it on to other people.
把他们所学到的东西能够分享给别人。
That's what we are called to do as well.
这就是我们被呼召的所要做的事情。
The kingdom of God as well, it's for sinners, it's for children, and lastly, it's for those who are willing to give up everything.
神的国是为罪人，是为小孩子，他也是为那些愿意放下一切的